going up. So how do we profit within this environment? Moving, or it will die. That is the nature of shark. This is the nature of inflation. It will eat you up if you do not prepare for what it does. Now, I have a book here. Quote by Jim Rogers, and I'm sure most of you have heard of Jim Rogers. He was a former partner of George Soros. He's a very successful hedge fund manager. He's now living in Singapore, and I believe he's given up his U.S. citizenship to become a Singaporean. But this is what he writes, and this is the background. We have to always, when we're trading or investing, understand the background. What is in the background? Is it strong? Is it weak? What are the things affecting trading and investing? Well, this is what he said. Quote, Ben Bernanke continues to embody the economic mindset of today's of the policymakers. They have the lunatic idea that a nation can consume its way to prosperity, although it has never been done in history. He says also, by contrast, the countries that have been doing very well over the last 30 or 40 years are the countries that encourage savings and investing. Singapore is one of the most astonishing cities in the whole world. 40 years ago, it was a slum. Now, in terms of per capita reserve, it's one of the richest countries in the world. And then he goes on and says, whatever Lee Kuan Yew's policies toward personal freedom, at least he forced the people to save and invest. So history shows that people who save and invest grow and prosper, and the others deteriorate and collapse. Well, Jim Rogers' point is, in America, the system under Obama and Bernanke and Greenspan is not to save, but to spend. To spend. To borrow, to spend. Deficit spending. So America now has a very huge budget deficit. So money is not going for investing. It is going for bailouts, for welfare, for social programs, for food stamps. So Jim Rogers says, why invest in that kind of environment? Go